stream is started, and well, I guess whenever you're ready, we are ready to go.
Hmm.
Just okay. I am ready on the button for the mark.
Okay, hang on. Let me just check that I can actually hear us on the stream. Or have you done that?
Nah, I just see it on OBS.
Yeah. I'll just give it a quick check.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you
I can
down.
skip this. No, we'll get content ID'd. That's so accurate.
Oh, so accurate. Pitch, tone, musical background, everything.
Okay, that's working fine.
Okay.
Okay, let's have a look. Oh, new Prime loot. I can get loot for Apex Legends
Oh boy.
and in-game loot for the Grand Tour game. Ooh. Okay. King loot. You ready?
Yep.
I didn't put any of my TV in. Oh well. Greetings, guys, gals, and guildies, and welcome to episode 246 of the Gamesmen. The Gamesmen are here to play roles, and this week I am playing the role of your host. My name is Dan Hardley, Dan Natman, and with me as ever, I've got Gary Amorous89 Lever. How the hell are you doing, old chap?
I am doing fine.
Good.
I got my teeth cleaned today. Yeah. And I got told by a real oh god, I love that the people that work at dentist office are all cute women. It's awesome. I wanted to ask her out today because she seems single too.
Yeah, they just do that for work, so you keep coming back.
I coulda well no, because she's not a regular there. So I kinda because she's like, what are you doing this week? I was like, nothing really. And she's like, yeah, neither am I. I'm like, want to go out? I'm like, she was,
You
she
want to go
was
and see Battle
pretty good
Angel?
looking. I'll go watch it again. I don't fucking care. We'll talk. Oh, I didn't put that in the movies, but we will talk about that in a little bit, man. Oh yeah. Well, I will. Where's Lee? I need Lee for this shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jerking off
He-
to Alita.
Quite possibly. He might still be in the same cinema seat as he was last week.
Motherfucker, watch it twice.
Yeah.
It's
So how's
that
your week
good.
been? Been
Um,
crashing
well,
any cars?
I have not been crashing any cars.
Any
But
side swipes? Or?
no, I did have my new vehicle for over a week to be told that my one headlight was out, and I was like, all fucking ready?
Yeah, that does
Which
suck.
is fine because I wanted to replace those headlights anyway, and I got to replace them, and I got to replace them with good headlights, and I haven't seen them in the dark yet, but they look I didn't send you the picture, but they look a lot brighter than the other ones.
Well, that's
I'll,
good.
I'll
It
send you
it
a
does help
picture
to have
after.
fairly bright headlights, especially at
Well,
night.
yeah. Well, the ones that I had, like whenever I brought the vehicle home from getting it from the dealership, like it was a very rainy day and stuff, could barely see the fucking road. And I had that problem with my mom's vehicle, and I thought about getting her headlights as well while I had the thing. And I
I
showed her the picture and said, like, we need to get these ones for you now, too, because, like, these things are fucking so much better.
I think my Alexa might have just added headlights to my shopping list. I just heard some noise.
Alexa, add headlights to my shopping list. That's great. But yeah, so I got the headlights on. I'll show them to you. But yeah, they're way brighter. I haven't. I mean, I put them in yesterday, so I thought about driving my car after I put them in. I was like, I can wait until I go to work. Actually, I was hoping for today, but it was too bright when I went to the dentist, so I didn't actually get to like try them out yet.
Well, I was
But
quite pleased today. When I went down to my mum's this evening, it's getting lighter. We're getting towards the end of winter at last.
yeah,
It was still kind of light at 6 o'clock, and I was like, "Hey, this is more
somebody
like it."
said like 30 days until spring or something like that a couple of days ago. So whatever, as long as it. I mean, thank God for global warming. We're not getting that much snow. But
Well, yeah, that'll change.
yeah, right. But yeah, like winter hasn't been that bad. I mean, it's gotten really cold for a couple weeks here and there, but like it hasn't been that bad at all. So I'm happy that I'm not freezing my ass off, I guess. But still, like, that just means summer's gonna be fucking stupidly hot again, or hotter. Um, but yeah, I global warming doesn't exist, motherfucker. I don't know.
Yes,
Uh,
it does. It
no,
really does.
no, the Earth is flat. What are you
Oh
talking
God, no!
about?
Don't. I've had enough arguments with flat earthers and Holocaust deniers and just general idiots.
Exactly. But yeah, so winter was not bad this year at all. I didn't put salt down yet, so that means winter really hasn't been bad at all. Uh, because normally I have to do that like fucking 100 times a winter. So that's where I say global warming. Fuck you people. But yeah, so um, yeah, no. Other than that, this week, got the headlights, did the teeth. Uh, I guess nothing else really working. Working overtime, doing stuff. Yeah, I get that's it. Like nothing exciting with my life. I don't know if I mentioned last week that we got the washer fixed, so now I get to do clothes at home all the time. So that's great. But
Yeah, it's better than going to a laundrette and just wasting time somewhere
well, at
else.
least I was playing my Switch when I was doing that. But yeah, yeah. So now I don't have to deal with
It's not like you can really get away
pillowcases.
with being like the Levi's guy and just like sitting there in your boxer shorts, waiting for your jeans to be washed.
Sure. But yeah. So that's my week. So Dan, how about you?
Yeah, mine's been pretty shit actually. A friend of mine died on Sunday morning. It turned out, so
Oh, that's right. That did happen.
yeah, so that's fucking sucks, really, isn't it? I mean, she was only what, 43.
People dying
Yeah,
sucks. Yes.
yeah. Other than that, I did my first video for my free e-juice, basically from Vapor Depot. So that was pretty cool. They seemed pretty happy with it. So I shall be getting more free e-juice. Yay!
Yeah.
It's actually had some people watching it. Talking of people watching, we've actually got someone watching us now. Oh no, that could just be me. That is just me, isn't it?
Nobody's
Yeah, forget
commented
about
at
that.
least. So
No. So yeah, it's been pretty quiet. I've been playing a load of stuff. I've been catching up on all my old podcasts because I found out a really easy way to back up my podcast software on my phone and transfer it to my Amazon Kindle. So I've got all of my podcasts on there without having to manually put them in one by one because there's about 50 on my podcast app at the moment,
that's
and
all.
yeah. So
That's
yeah, I've
pretty
been
good.
catching up with a few of those. Been listening to Serial Killers and Cults and Criminal and Last Podcast on the Left and Astonishing Legends, and I've nearly caught up. So just got the other half to go. Well, no, that's not nearly caught up at all, but yeah,
Yeah.
getting there
Well,
slowly.
while we're talking about podcasts, I have not been catching up because I started listening. Filthy or Phil Olson. Um,
Hmm.
he's been talking about. Uh, well, we've both been talking about D&D stuff, and like I'm super in D&D now because of like doing a thing that we better fucking be doing tonight. And
I've got my
the
pouch
stuff.
primed. I've got my little leather pouch all primed. And
I got my box right here. I'm rubbing. But like, you know, talking about it, and we're doing it on the podcast now and stuff. Like, I mean, right now it's just little bits that we're doing, but yeah, I'm super excited for D&D and everything. So like, I want D&D like 24/7 in my life, and so I think it was Thursday. Yeah, it was Thursday. I started listening to Critical Role, which is a
oh
very
yeah,
popular
yeah.
D&D podcast with various voice actors playing the roles of characters, and like his first name's Matt, or he's Matthew. I can't remember his last name, but like he's the DM, and Matt as the DM is fucking. He's just so good. He's so not vocal. He's like, you know, he really gets into it. And if you're watching the videos on YouTube or whatever, like he's like, and they go John, or if like like this one girl's bear character comes out, he's like, and like he just does all this shit. I'm like, if I'm a DM, I want to be fucking him, not fucking him literally, just like I want to be him. But like I just watch him, like he's so good, and like I'm listening. I started listening to the podcast, and I'm on episode 5 now. But like, spoilers for 2 years ago, probably. There's a mind flare that they get in their party as a companion, and people that don't know mind flayers, they kind of talk through your mind. They don't actually talk. But the voice that he's doing for is like really raspy and really weird and shit. And like it's just like Jesus Christ, he's so good.
Is it kind of like classic Transformers Starscream but lower?
It's not screechy like Starscream.
Yeah, but if you pitched it down a couple of octaves, it would kind of still sound a bit.
I guess if you're going like this and stuff, like it's kind of like that where it's there, you know, the S's and stuff get drawn out and like talk, you know, it's a little Starscreamy, I guess you could say. I mean, I'm not I'm not comparing a Transformer to a fucking Mind Flare from D&D. But yeah, it kind of has a little bit of that tone maybe. But yeah, he's apparently dwarves are Scottish, so he's giving Scottish voices to like all the dwarves, and he's having conversations with the characters between like 3 different dwarves, giving them different voices, different Scottish voices for each one. I'm like, my mind is like imploding. Like I couldn't do that. Yeah, like I was like, or no, Irish, not Scottish. But like he's fucking giving them all different voices and stuff. I'm like, I don't think I could fucking ever do anything like that. And I don't know if he's a voice actor as well. I'm just guessing he is, because like all of them are really good. Like you know, I love Grog, and like the guy doesn't have to do anything other than being like, oh, I do this, and like it's so good. I fucking love his voice for Grog. Oh, and then the stuff that they do, it just makes me fucking laugh, and laughing and like worrying for their party because they're getting fucking destroyed and shit. It's so good. I love, like, listen to 5 episodes of the actual podcast, loving it. And like I've watched multiple videos of just like clips from it, and like things have just fucking made me like just cry with how fucking much I'm laughing. So much good shit. So, I mean, if you're into D&D, you should probably listen to Critical Role. Critical Role is a very good podcast. um, yeah, that's my recommendation for the week. But other than that, let me talk about, because unless you have other podcasts, you have any other podcasts you want to talk about?
No, no, I'm just muting myself whilst I remember how to type because I forgot to retweet our tweet.
Oh, okay. So the other thing I need to talk about this week is I watched uh, the Umbrella Academy. Can't talk.
Yeah, I've
Because
been seeing the trailers for that on Netflix.
yeah, it's interesting, and from a video that I watched from a guy, it's literally the plot for. It's not because they stole it. It's because it's literally kind of what it is in its own right. It's literally the story for the Dark Phoenix that's coming out this year. Um, Person doesn't fit in, but not in the same way. Basically, the one character is dismissed through her entire life, so she has like mental issues about it,
Okay.
and Jean is like, she's just mental. um but yeah, so it goes through this whole thing, and then shit happens, and it has my favorite thing ever that Dan loves so much. Tons of time travel. the Dan, you're probably gonna hate it just because there's time travel to
No, I
deal
don't
with
mind time
everything.
travel when it's integral to the actual story. That's fine. It's when they kind of start running out of ideas, and so they use time travel to go back to visit stuff or change stuff, and you can always tell that they've started running out of ideas because they're having to. I mean, it's not always just time travel,
There
it
is
can be like
literally
episodes of like Friends when they just do those clips where it's just a montage of older episodes showing you the funny bits from other episodes because they've literally forgotten how to write for these characters. So
okay.
they just have them all sitting down in, I don't know, the power's gone out and they're reminiscing, and we get to see like short clips of like the past 20 episodes. That's fucking bullshit. And they
Okay,
do that
so
with time travel
this
a
isn't
lot in
a
Star
this
Trek
isn't
and stuff.
a well, it is a main part of it, but it's not what they show during the whole thing. There's literally an agency to go back in time to fix things.
Oh yeah, like
Well,
Time Cops.
is Time Cops going back in time to make sure events happen the way that they're supposed to?
It's going back in time to stop people that are going back in time to make money from doing illegal stuff like
No,
um,
like in Back to the
winning the
Future.
lottery when they shouldn't be able to.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
yeah.
like Back in the Future, where yeah, okay. But yeah, this agency, apparently, if something goes out of place, they go back in time to, or forward, or wherever they have to be, because apparently they're set in the 1950s. Um, they go back in time to kill somebody to make sure that the timeline keeps happening the way it's supposed to.
Okay.
So, um, well, they show one point where like the one character is supposed to like kill JFK and stuff, um, or
I
kill
guess
somebody to make sure JFK gets killed. I don't know,
I
but
guess it's not really time travel I don't like. It's just lazy, sloppy writing I don't like, which
okay.
I think.
Then this is better because there's time traveler or a character who's number 5, uh, can time travel, but it took him forever to learn how he could get himself back. He like, and it's all about math or maths. Um, so like he has to figure out the equation to actually get him to. And I don't know how this works with his body. He has to figure out an equation for his body to process to go back in time again or whatever. But it go it does all that and stuff, and then at the end of the series they go back in time again, and it's like it's basically okay. I can't say anything else because it just basically spoils it. So I'm just gonna stop there. but there's a lot of time travel in it. Um, it's funny because there's a character in it, and I'm like, where do I know him from? Because he doesn't really change himself. Like, he doesn't change a voice or anything, and like he sounds the same. He seems the same. I'm like, where do I know that guy from? So I go into IMDb and find the character he's playing, and I'm like, that's fucking Ed Kemper from fucking Mindhunter. And I'm like, whoa! Like, I was like, oh, that's how I do it. And he fucking talks the same and everything. I'm like, holy shit! Like, you literally, like, all he has to do is put those fucking glasses on. He's fucking Ed Kemper again. But I mean, it kind of gave me second thoughts for that character as I'm going through it, because like he's talking to this person and stuff. It's like, is he gonna fucking like skull fuck her or something? Killer skull fucker. I don't know. Oh man, I was like, whoa. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoy a lot of things that I watch, but I did enjoy the Umbrella Academy. I was talking to the Overseas Connection uh, WhatsApp group that they have for like watching stuff, and I was kind of explaining stuff in there and whatnot. But yeah, I did enjoy it. I liked it. Um, all I'm gonna say is Ellen Page goes Marilyn Manson in it. Really hardcore. Like, holy fuck, she looks like Marilyn Manson. And it's weird. It's really weird. She looks good in that look, though, I must say. Uh, but yeah, so Umbrella Academy is good. You should watch it. It's on Netflix. It's free if you have Netflix. And yeah, go watch it. It's fine. It's a good little offshoot superhero thing, because I don't know, the story's cool too. But yeah, stuff happens. And if you want to read the we're gonna say comics, because it's not like a manga. Before we watch it, it's a Dark Horse Comics thing that they did, and apparently, what this goes after is, I can't remember. I can't remember what the guy said, but I think I want to say it's the first story arc of what Dark Horse brought out. So just gonna go with that. But yeah, that's it for my stuff. Dan, oh wait, do you have any TV before I say movie?
Yeah, I've been watching the same old stuff, really. New series on the BBC. It started on Sunday last week, actually, called Traitors. Really good. It's basically set at the end of World War II. We're in London at the moment, and there's a couple of Americans, basically, that are trying to run this British woman who's actually just getting a job within government as a well,
Women's
working,
getting
you
a
know.
job in the government. What the fuck?
And they're trying to run her as a spy so they can they can fight, because they're really worried about Russia and what's going to become the Cold
Who
War.
isn't?
Well, no, this is back, just basically the end of it starts. We've just had VE Day, and by the end of the first episode, then the bomb gets dropped on Hiroshima. So that gives you an idea of the time zone, how long the first episode goes through. It's only a few days, but
What is
few weeks.
VE
But
Day to you?
victory in Europe.
When's that? Because I don't think they say that over here.
That's when the only people left fighting against the Allies was
Is
the
that when they push
Japanese.
them out of Europe, or?
It's basically when the Germans surrendered.
Oh, so that's 1945, right?
Yeah, and then the Japanese were still fighting, and it wasn't until they dropped. It wasn't
The
until the
bombs.
Enola Gay flied over to Hiroshima and dropped the atom bomb on Hiroshima, and that's when they surrendered.
Yeah. Well, don't forget they dropped the second bomb too.
Well, yeah, I know, but
Okay.
so
So,
yeah,
well, that's where. Okay, that's where we're at. I
so yeah,
wasn't sure
VE
because we
Day
have
is
D-Day for us.
yeah
So,
D-Day. That's the Normandy landings. That's before
yeah.
victory in Europe.
Yeah.
Um,
But that's one of the biggest things
yeah,
Americans talk about is
D-Day
D-Day.
was close towards the end of the war. In fact, a load of American troops trained about 15 miles up the road. They trained to do the Normandy landings on local beaches up here because it was quite similar geography. They had no idea where they were going. They just,
And a
yeah, it was
lot
pretty
of
cool.
people died.
Yeah, a hell of a lot of people died. But that's what happens with war, I guess.
Why war shouldn't exist. But
Yeah, it turns out
war never changes.
these waterproof jeans aren't as waterproof as the shop said they were. I've got a very damp leg now. I just spilled some beer over my lap. Marvelous. Other than that, Star Trek. Actually, it was a really good episode of Star Trek Discovery this week. If you do watch it, make sure you see that one. I really enjoyed it. Really, really good. So yeah, check that out. And obviously a bit more of the Grand Tour, which that's not so good.
I'm trying to remember. There's something else that I saw that was on CBS Access that I think I wanted to watch, but I can't remember what it's called at the moment. But yeah, I still need to see the first season of Star Trek Discovery because it's still behind that fucking paywall for me. Urgh.
Well, you can binge through it all when you come over here.
I could do that or just get CBS Access, but I was complaining enough today about not playing enough games.
Yeah.
And I
I've played a
really
few
ended
this
up.
week.
Yeah, I added on to my list today, so I actually had something to talk about. But before we get into games, I have a movie that I need to discuss, and it's called Alita: Battle Angel.
Whilst you're doing that, I'm just going to turn my camera off quickly, mute my mic, and go and sort something out.
Well, I should
won't
turn
be
my
long.
camera off because I was gonna jack off during it, but okay. Anyway, hopefully Dan gets back fast enough because I'm not gonna say too much about it. So Alita Battle Angel is the fucking best adaptation from anime to fucking live action that's ever been done ever in the world that I've ever seen. Like, oh my god, it's great. It's so fucking good. It even the weapons and stuff, like I forgot about a bunch of stuff because I haven't seen the anime and god, I don't even know how many years it's been since I've seen it, but oh, it was good. And all the shit that happened, amazing. I didn't cry at the end, I guess because I knew it was gonna happen, but man, so good. There's so much shit. They basically because if I remember correctly, the manga was 26 volumes and 20, 25, 24, whatever. I don't know. Anyway, but they put everything into it. The movie was 2 hours long, and they did everything they needed to. It was great. I loved it. I was like, oh my god.
That's a lot of story to fit into 2 hours.
There's filler in the manga and stuff that they didn't need to show during the film.
Right.
They got the beats out that they needed to. They hit the marks that they had to, and I was very happy with it. I
Cool.
couldn't believe how fucking good it was. Like, everyone should see it, but it fucking did shit in America for its opening weekend because unless you watch anime or read manga or whatever, you don't know what the fuck Alita is. And I could see, like, the beginning is very slow, but then, like, about a third. Actually, I thought it was gonna be longer, but about a third into the movie, it really picks up, and like, there's action, and like shit happening, and action and stuff, and then like, hey, here's the bad guys and stuff, and oh, it's so good. Ugh. But I have my. I'm in a bubble of people that know what Alita is, and know how fucking awesome Alita is, and then like seeing this live action thing, like me and Lee, like have been waiting for this thing for so long, and I want to sit on his couch and watch it with him whenever I come to the UK, because we'll be holding each other and like fanning each other and going, "Oh my god,
Maybe
oh, it's
you
so
two can
good."
get a room at EGX and watch that in bed together or something.
I will, I will do that. Oh man, Alita's so good. Like, he watched it twice before I even got to watch it, because you guys got it over there a week before we did. And like, I'm just, he's like saying he's watching, and they said it was like amazing. I was like, I'm still waiting to see it. And I had to wait like 3 days more than I wanted to see it. I was like, fuck. Yeah, I was not happy. But oh man, Alita's so good. Um, yeah, if you're an anime fan, you'll definitely love it. If you're not an anime fan, you might not get it. So it's got its own taste, I think. Dan, you'll probably enjoy it because you have your toe dipped in, at least, to
Yeah,
reading
definitely.
manga and into anime and stuff.
Yeah, and playing games based on
Anime.
anime.
Yeah, so I think
Big
you'd
naked
enjoyed
boys.
it. So maybe whenever I come over there, it'll be in your theater finally.
I don't know. I think but probably would have skipped by then. I mean, they don't get loads of films in because they've only got one screen, and they tend to have each show on for about a week. So
Well, maybe it'll hit perfectly and we'll just watch it again.
I'll probably just get it on like Blu-ray.
I will.
No, I'm just saying it'll probably be out on
I
Blu-ray
know.
by the time you come over. So I'll get it on 4K Blu-ray, and
Hopefully it's yeah, it should be out by then. Let's take about 6 months, a little bit more than that.
yeah, it used to take way longer,
Yeah, it sucked.
and
All
I had
right.
to wait for stuff to come on TV because it was just ridiculous. I've
Um,
completely lost my show notes. There they are.
well, shit.
Found them.
Any movies for you, Dan?
Um, no.
All right. Well, I guess I should talk about games.
Yeah, go on. Tell us the 4 games you've played this week.
3 games.
Ah,
Not that special. Um, so did a little bit of 7 Days to Die. Basically, I forced Board and Rogue to do 7 Days to Die so they can get to that fucking blood moon. And what a fucking boring blood moon that was. Didn't die
okay.
once. Just killed shit. That's all I did. We killed shit. I got off. Forced them through it. Done. So yeah, that's all that was. So I did start Far Cry New Dawn. And started out, did the little things I had to. And then got in with Boone. And we did a couple things during... I think we did like the first like story thing. But kind of doing bases, doing some side missions for characters and stuff like that. I can't say anything about it. That's like all, I mean, I don't even think there's anything I can spoil. Like, we just kind of did stuff in the game. Didn't play too much of it. So, I don't know. I guess that's really it. Like, I did that. And then the last basically, quick thing I'm gonna talk about is, which you did too, is Trials Rising.
Oh, you played a bit of that.
Yeah, the
You've missed
open
something there.
beta. What else did I? Oh shit! I didn't have that. Sorry. Thank you. All right. Before I say that, Metro.
No, do that
Ex-
one last because I want to talk about that more than
oh, okay.
Trials Rising.
That's fine then. Okay. Trials Rising. Um, I got into it before I went to the dentist today. Um, I did, I think, two, maybe three of the maps, and it's literally
More
Trials.
Trials.
Yeah, it's literally the same game.
It looks
Same,
better, and it seems to
but
play a bit better on PC at
how
the moment.
much better can it like look though? Like
I mean, you get incremental,
you get a little
differences. I
bit
mean,
better in the graphics and
I'm pretty
like
sure the old one didn't
backgrounds.
support ultra wide screen or even any of the lighting effects that are in it
I
now.
know we didn't have ultra wide screens whenever that happened.
I know I do have it installed. I should probably just have a look.
Yeah,
Um,
but yeah, it. I can't say anything other than it's Trials. It plays the same way. It does the same stuff. I didn't do any multiplayer kind of thing, so I don't know how that would work.
I think I'm going
Um,
to be getting it. I like
I
Trials. I'm a sucker for Trials.
and it's $25, I believe it was for the base edition. So I could probably spend
Yeah, or
twenty five
40 for the
dollars and
one
have
with all the
fun.
DLC.
Yeah, I'll probably just do 25 because I don't see them do the DLC because I'm like by the time they bring it, I'm like, yeah, I'm over that game now. So I'll probably get the base edition and play through that. But I
Now, are
mean,
you going to
me
get it
and
on
Dan,
PC or Switch?
I'll get it on PC. Um, but like me and Dan have our little competitions with it and stuff, like trying to be better, and then I normally give up because I don't care as much. So, Dan always wins because I'm not gonna keep playing this game over and over
I
again.
love that really long one. I think it was in the second
Giga
Trials.
tracks.
Giga Track, yeah, man. That was my. Really loved that. Took me a while to get it down without crashing.
Yeah, it's
But
very it's like 15 fucking minutes long. It's ridiculous.
yeah, I enjoyed it. And that bit where the hand comes out that looks like Stonehenge, it looks that it's almost like
I
it's
did
almost
like on
like
the
a
second
final tap
track.
stage.
I did like on the second track of the demo where you go off the edge and you have to hit the wrecking ball. It's
Oh,
like
you
coming
haven't
out.
done the
You
one
go
that's like in
ding.
a theme park.
No, I think I only did two.
There's one. It's maybe the fourth one in. There's some training things, but I think you can skip them. Um, there's one where I think it starts off and you've got a pirate ship, like a galleon ride, going up and down like that, and you have to go on that, and then you're going up and down on an old school roller coaster.
Yeah, I think I
And
did the first one, and then the second one was like racing against ghosts, and
yeah, yeah,
that's the second one I did, and then I had to get ready to go to the dentist. But yeah, I only did a little bit, but like I figured that's all I needed from a demo or or beta or whatever to figure out. Yeah,
yeah.
same thing. I'll probably get it because I like playing stupid things too. So yeah, I'll probably do that. Anyway, going on to the last thing is Metro Exodus. Um,
Yeah.
I played through what I'm gonna say is the beginning of the game. Um, Dan, do you agree that probably after you're done with the train, it's the beginning of the game is done?
Yeah, I mean, I guess the setup is the train, and then you get to your first main area where there's a weird load of people living in a church that think technology is evil.
Yeah, I didn't get that
And
far
that's
yet.
your first big open area that you've got to explore. I'm still in that big open area. It's literally just a bit further up the train tracks. It doesn't take.
Yeah,
You're
I
almost
figured I'd
there.
finish there because I thought that was probably the. I mean, like, there's a whole bunch of little things that happen, like story wise, and then like you hit this train, and stuff happens, and I was like, okay, that seems like that's a good place to quit. I'll quit here. So
Yeah,
that's where I got
yeah.
to. I won't be able to say too much about it yet because I don't know how well stealth works in this compared to like how 2 did it, where you could mostly basically go through a place with stealth.
Yeah, you get a bit of an idea of a taste of the stealth at the beginning when you're like creeping around underneath the train and trying to creep round. And
You're
there's a bit,
okay, yeah, you're talking, yeah, and that like after you get arrested, I would say. Or no,
yeah, when
you
you're
don't get
breaking out.
arrested. You get shot, and then you crawl around and get into the place where your woman's at.
Yeah, and there's the guy who runs on the train that runs the train who's trying to help you get out, and he gets
Yeah,
handcuffed. So that you've got a bit of stealthiness there, but there's a bit coming up where if you do it better than I did, you don't have to fire a weapon at all,
yeah. I
and
like doing
you should.
I like doing stealth in those games. It's a lot of fun. It's it's not the easiest. The game series, or let's just go from 2 to this one. It's not the easiest thing to do stealth in, but you can do stealth. It's just really hard because you have to time everything perfectly to
Yeah,
shoot this guy with a silenced weapon or fucking cut his throat, stab whatever, and you gotta make it to the next guy and make sure nobody's seeing him getting killed, and then like keep going on and on and on because it seems like somebody's always in the fucking path to fuck
yeah.
you
There's
in the
always
end.
someone just that's. What was that? Oh, yeah. It is a slightly it's a uh quite a different game though. It doesn't really feel like a traditional Metro. You don't really have to worry. I haven't run out of ammo yet. Um, that's
You're
that's
definitely
not been an
picking
issue.
up more ammo off the enemies and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. And ammo is no longer, and I don't believe there's any of that kind of ammo currency thing going on where the better ammo you kind of want to keep if you want to upgrade stuff.
Yeah, at
In
least
fact,
not yet.
you find upgrades for your weapons, and then you can just dismantle them and put them on other
Yeah,
weapons.
I haven't even gone
So
that far yet.
you
But
don't even have to. You don't even have to like buy upgrades and stuff. You just find stuff. So that's a lot different. And of course, Metro. It's always been in a Metro system and underground. So apart from a brief bits outside,
well,
but
2
it's
had
always been
more
very
outside.
well. Yeah, but it's generally been really tight and claustrophobic and really quite linear because you're going down tunnels. Whereas
I did get to light a lot of spider webs on
cobweb,
fire.
yeah,
Yeah, on fire at the very beginning,
and then they get on your arm and you're like, oh, fuck.
or on my
um,
mask.
yeah, it looks absolutely gorgeous. It plays well. The gunplay feels just right. There are some really annoying things later on in the main world. I don't really want to spoil any of the story, but yeah, there's some big freaking monsters.
All right.
Um,
Well, we kind of saw us. Well, we saw one of them in the E3 uh, trailer or whatever that they showed us. In that very pretty looking section, actually, it was like all green. There's grass and stuff.
yeah, I haven't.
Nothing looks like that yet.
No, it's all been quite snowy so far
Yeah,
for
a
me.
lot of snow so far.
But yeah, I'm really quite enjoying it.
The other thing that I wanted to say was I'm not well. I'm probably not to the area or something yet because it seems like you have unlimited refills on your masks, and in the first game, like I fucking had to
I
go
don't think
around
you
like,
do.
oh yeah, well
Yeah,
that's, I mean it's good. It
because
was
I've been
very
picking up
worrying in the
masks.
first
I've been
game.
picking up the not the masks, but the filters.
Yeah.
I've been picking them up, but there might be areas where you don't really need to use them quite so much.
Well, that's what I'm just thinking of the E3 thing. I think there's going to be an area where it's not even irradiated, so or that could be
Yeah,
half the game. I don't know. So yeah, I
But
guess
yeah,
we'll
I
see
mean,
with that.
we've both barely scratched the surface of the game. I haven't got any. I'm no further than you are, pretty much. I'm just like a couple of miles down the track, and then there's a blockage on the track, and then there's a big area to explore, and so I'm doing that, and
Yeah, I'll get
not doing so
into it.
well.
Hopefully. I just I got Metro. I got fucking Far Cry. Steve just platinum God of War this morning.
Oh, I need to finish that.
I, I still need to get further into that one. I got so many games I still need to complete, and
Yeah, I've
I'm
got
just saying it's like
Detroit.
I should just complete a game, go on to the next one, complete a game, go on to the next one, and I don't. I play game, and
Yeah,
like
I like mixing stuff up again, but the problem is quite often I end up forgetting how the hell to play stuff, and then I'm kind of screwed. So, yeah.
yeah. So, well, that's gonna be it for my game. So, Dan, what else you got to talk about?
Yeah. Far Cry 5. I've been playing a lot of that. I played it almost all day yesterday. I'm about a third of the way through the game now, and that's total, not just story. That's side missions as well. Um, so yeah, I've been plugging away at that. I'm getting weird slowdowns where like I'm flying a helicopter and then suddenly everything pauses and it's got the loading circle because it's not. So I think I've got it on a really slow old hard drive. So I probably need to shift the game to somewhere else. It's somewhat annoying, but I mean I can live with it. I'll just make sure that future Far Cry games go on a faster drive. But yeah, I guess we've kind of done Metro. Far Cry 5, that's been out for ages anyway, so I don't really need to talk a huge amount about that. I've done Trials Rising. Anthem. Played a bit of Anthem today. I didn't play as much as I wanted to play
He
today
loves
because
it.
no, it seems really quite boring to be honest. And
Jason, don't
and the
listen to this.
and the connection just I kept getting booted out, and it got to the stage where I was like, you know what, I'll give it a week, then I'll play more of my 10 hours.
When's it actually come out?
I don't know, I can't remember that table that they released. uh,
I can't remember if it's this week or if it was Thursday. I'm gonna say Thursday, or if it's next week.
yeah, I'm bringing up that god awful table that they brought out of,
If you have this, you can play it now. If you have this, you can play it now. If you
yeah,
don't,
that's the one. Let's see.
that's stupid shit.
Okay, so
Please pay $100 a year so you can play
yesterday,
this game like fucking,
if
2
you
days
just
for
bought the game without using EA Access or Origin Access or Origin Access Premier, and you didn't pre-order it, no, yeah, the proper release date was yesterday. But if you did other stuff, you could play it on the 15th. Just fuck off, really. God damn it.
I don't
EA
have
just
time to start it right now anyway, so I'm good.
yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to leave it a while before I actually. It just seems really boring. Talking of really boring games, this is a bit of news, but I haven't put it in. They've announced a load of content for Fallout 76. Three big
Oh
things,
yeah.
although they haven't really said much about what the three big things are.
Well,
Been
that's what
quite,
they do with Fallout games, at least. Normally,
yeah.
3
Be nice if
expansion
they'd,
things.
and it's all free. It'd be nice if they'd maybe,
Oh,
I
that's
don't
good.
know, add some plot. That'd be nice. Anyway,
Or NPCs.
another game that I found incredibly boring and dull and pointless. Crackdown 3 came out.
Oh, Mark Ant's gonna beat you.
It's not very good. I mean, Crackdown's never been very good. So I've always found it quite a dull game. I mean, yeah, it's fun for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, maybe even an hour if you're really bored. but the game has never really changed. And Crackdown 3, they might as well have just like done a high def reboot of the first one. It's the same fucking game, and it's just okay. The locations are different, the story's a bit different, but I mean, everything else is pretty much exactly the fucking same, and it's just.
But honestly, how much can you actually do to Crackdown? From what I've heard about the game, like
You
you're
could
going
stop
around a
making
city,
new ones.
you're going around a city, you're getting orbs to not even I don't think you upgrade it automatically upgrades you.
Yeah, you get agility orbs, and the ones that are harder to reach give you more agility points, so you can jump faster or higher. You get strength. If you beat the crap out of someone rather than shooting them, you get these little red balls that come towards you, and they give you more strength. If you shoot them, you get the blue or the green ones, and I think it's the green ones. That improves your shooting ability.
So it sounds
And
like
if
a
you,
really old concept for doing stuff then.
yeah, it is, and it feels so old. That's the thing. I mean, if it came out 10 years ago, I guess then I'd probably say it was all right. But I mean, I wouldn't even say if this game was out then that it was good.
At least I got
It's
it with
just,
Game Pass.
yeah, I'd be really pissed off if I'd actually had to buy that fucking thing. I don't like it. It's utter bollocks. It's really. I think I had more fun with Anthem, and I was getting pissed off with Anthem because I kept losing connection to the servers. So, yeah, Crackdown 3. I mean, Crackdown's always been shit. It really has never been a good game, as far as I was concerned. It's never been anything I've particularly liked. I mean, yeah, it's kind of fun. Simon the Diamond saw one of my shots on Instagram. He said, "Oh man, this looks beautiful. You know, should I try it?" And I'm like,
No.
"No." I mean, I guess if you've got Game Pass, then yeah, but
Yeah, I mean, if you're getting it for free.
yeah, I mean, if you really like the game, then fair enough if you play it. But it's not for me. I find it.
I'll try it out
Also,
because I have Game Pass. So.
it feels so sloppy. I mean, the aiming and the gunplay is just it feels really crap. I mean, it's got an auto lock system and it fucking needs it.
I hate auto lock.
It just needs it. And yeah, it's you've kind of got to play it with a controller because it just
Keyboard
works
and mouse
better with a
doesn't work.
it's always been a console game, so it's been designed to be used with a controller. So
But aiming.
you don't need to aim. You can lock on with your left trigger. And then if you want a headshot, once you've got enough XP, you can lock on and then just push the left thumbstick up a little bit, and then you'll get a headshot. Yeah, it's a really shit game. Don't play it.
You're turning me off so much. It's all Dan's fault.
No, it's not. I didn't make the fucking thing.
It's all Dan's fault.
If they'd have asked me, I'd have said no, burn it. Don't release this.
They could have fucking what was it? Scalebound.
Yeah, that probably would have been better than
Would have been a lot
Letdown 3.
cooler.
Yeah, way better than Letdown 3.
Oh, found the name of the podcast for today.
Okay, well, whilst Gary's typing the title in, I'm going to move us swiftly on to a quick bit of news. We haven't got a huge amount this week because, well, it's been fucking boring this week, to be honest. There's been a few things.
Button to put the mark in, to put the thing in.
Oh, sorry. So, yeah, earlier on this week, in fact, it was beginning of the week. In fact, it was on Sunday last week, so just after we'd recorded, two of Pokemon Go's biggest personalities woke up to find that their YouTube channels had gone. Brandon, Mystic7, Martin, and Nick Oizon of Trainer Tips received content strikes from YouTube to what YouTube called sexual content.
What?
A violation that resulted in the termination of their accounts. Now, neither accounts contained anything sexual, and they both got returned to service quite quickly. It turns out that no one really had an idea, and
That they're being
Boys
sexual?
tweeted on Sunday morning, waking up to find that my channel had been terminated for violating guidelines, and no information from beyond that from at Team YouTube. Would be great if someone could tell me what my family-friendly Pokemon channel did wrong. And he couldn't get back into his Gmail account at that time for more information about the flag, because Google also closed that down.
Oh, whoa.
But Brandon Mystic 7 Martin, he received nearly identical emails along with his channel ban. He took to his other channel and found out why they'd flagged him. Yeah. Basically, they thought it was to do with paedophilia. And yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a CP is common shorthand for combat power in combat power in Pokemon. But in other circles,
Child porn?
CP is a common shorthand for child pornography.
Okay.
Yeah. So because
We got there.
Yeah, CP.
How about no?
Just I mean, couldn't someone have just watched the videos? Just so, hang on a minute. This isn't child porn. This is about a video game. Having said that, recently, in fact, yesterday and earlier this week, actually it might have been yesterday, a few channels have been hit by a new YouTube policy where they're perfectly.
If you use CP, we're shutting you down.
No, people are getting their videos basically banned from getting any revenue because of what people have put in the comments.
Really?
So yeah. Apparently, there's been issues
what do I have to say to shut people down, Dan?
You just have to don't do it because you'll lose your account. Because it basically again goes towards CP, but not the combat
You're a
power.
CP master.
Yeah.
Oh god, we're
anyway.
getting shut down because it's going down YouTube.
Anyway, another light bit of news next. From you, Gary.
I was gonna say, you better let me take my boy. So yeah, I am actually taking a piece of news this week.
Yeah.
Oh.
Partially about Mr. I Love French Food, Reggie.
I love French food. Well, I'm just gonna do what I did to Steve. Reggie, no! But, so Reggie, fills away the president of...
Gotta go. Can't take it anymore.
Yeah, Bowser fucking beat his ass and kicked
now
him
the
out.
Bowser runs the show.
There you go. There's that Bard ass coming out. Get it prepared. Yeah, so Reggie is retiring as president. He's not being kicked out, thank God. But he's retiring from Nintendo to spend more time with his family and friends and everything. And yeah, his replacement for the role of president is going to be Bowser.
Ruh-roh.
Or by his first and last name, Doug Bowser. I just... Did this guy, like, just grow up being like, I'm gonna fucking rule Nintendo in the end?
I have no idea, but if you look through his Twitter, there's like a Halloween thing with him dressed as Bowser.
Oh, I didn't see that. But the one thing that Dan showed me earlier which is hilarious, is a picture of Doug Bowser in the office saying thanks for the warm welcome, and behind him has two plushes of Mario and Luigi tied up with a GameCube controller, like the cord from the GameCube controller. I hope fucking thousands of memes come out of him being the head of Nintendo. I love Reggie. I've loved him for years. He's a very good guy. I'm just hoping that Doug can do the same thing. Let's see. Well, we also have this little Twitter comment in this little article too that says, Doug Bowser, this must be like when they hired a director for a Spider-Man movie just because his name was Mark Webb. Poor people.
I am just quickly saving this with any luck. If I can remember how to use this bloody software properly, I can actually show that picture. Is that the picture? That's not full screen.
Are you showing your...
I will do in a sec.
Camera, you're showing your screen.
Yeah, and it's a really crap.
This
yeah,
only matters
really
if
crap.
you're listening live. It's very small. I hope they can see it.
I've never had that problem before.
But
Okay,
yes,
that's enough of that.
If you're watching live, you could see Dan put up his little thing. If anything, we can share your link. His little thing. But yeah, so Reggie is retiring. Bowser's taking over. We're all doomed. So Dan, why don't you get to your last little piece so we can do some fucking D&D.
Yeah, more fun in the gaming world. Someone, I'm not sure which is more news here, what happened to him or how much time he spent playing this game. But there's a player who's got over 900 hours in Fallout 76.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that's pretty freaking amazing.
That's scary to begin with.
Yeah, he's been trading ammo between his two accounts, so he can try out different guns and stuff. It's perfectly legal. It's perfectly fine. He's got two accounts. He's bought the game twice. Well, no, he might have. I don't know.
To do this.
Yeah, but yeah, he. Well, basically, this player, whose Reddit username is Glorf12, posted a Reddit post on the 17th of February on the Fallout 76 subreddit. Don't go there if you want to. The people on the Fallout 76 subreddit fucking love Fallout 76, so don't start anything with them because
they will stab you.
But yeah, basically, he was doing a guide for his favourite farming locations. And he's spent over 900 hours with the title, and he's reached level 457.
Holy shit.
A member from Bethesda replied saying, "This is awesome. Thanks for sharing your insights with the rest of the community and helping other people play us out."
Man hammered.
Well, the thing is, now he's created a separate post detailing it had never been banned from Fallout 76 for violating the Code of Conduct and the Terms of Services. And he received a response from Bethesda on the 18th. He's been so open about his trading and everything, and he jumped onto his main account to trade with the second account to pass items onto their main account secondary character. Okay, so hang on. I don't know. Basically, because he wanted to figure out what weapons to focus on with different characters and things, so he could try stuff out before. You'd think after 900 hours, you know what kind of fucking gun you want to use.
Right?
Anyway, according to
can't figure it out.
According to Bethesda, they claim the account has acquired over 100,000 of one or more rare in-game items within 30 days. And apparently the account was found exploiting the following items on the primary account with 140,960 ultra sight ammo, and a load of other stuff on the second account with 150,820 5 rounds of
Jesus
45 ammo.
Christ, that's a lot of ammo.
Two 225,111 ultra sight ammo, 72,809 5mm rounds, and 55,949 5.6 rounds. Thing is, he's like, that's a ridiculous amount of money. It's like, yeah, I know I've played it a lot, and I do have quite an incredible amount of ammo, but I don't think I've ever had more than 36,000 of any one ammo type at a time. Yes.
Maybe
So,
it shows how much you've gotten overall.
okay, so basically, the way they're doing this is the account 1 has characters 1 and 2. But in order to get items from character 1 to character 2, account 2 needs to take the loot from character 1, whilst account 1's character logs out and character 2 logs in. Account 2 then hands the items to character 2. And it's basically done by dropping items on the floor, then being picked up.
Oh, he logs out of one character and logs in the same position with the other one. Jesus Christ.
No, but he's got 2 accounts. So in one account, he's got the ammo. And in the other account, he's in front of him. And this one drops the ammo and gives it to him on the other account.
Yeah, but, but he has to log out to log in with the other one.
No, because he's got 2 accounts. So he's probably running on 2 Xboxes or 2 PCs.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
This guy is
he's
super insane.
Yeah, he's bought the game twice. So what he's doing would be no different for if I had. We've done it in Guild Wars. You've had an item that you wanted on one of your other characters, but you couldn't. For some reason, we couldn't do it. I think it was in the beginning of the game. So I'd stand in front of you. You'd drop the item. You'd switch characters. Then I'd drop the item, and you'd pick it up again. That's basically what he's doing. But instead of it's me and you, it's
in that game. But there are games where I've had that.
Yeah, we've done stuff like that before. It might have been something else, but
because you could share that with characters in your account. But yeah, there are games where you actually have to do that. Well, old Diablo, like Diablo 2, I believe. Or I think it's the beginning of Diablo 2.
Oh shit. We might have done it in Path of Exile. Back in the early days of Path of Exile.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, apparently Bethesda said once the patch was issued, it'll be fine. But apparently the accounts are still banned. And I feel a bit sorry for him.
About not being able
he's wasted. Well, I guess
900 hours.
If he's enjoying it, then I don't suppose he's actually wasted it.
Well, now until they do the patch, it's gone. Like,
apparently,
what am I gonna do with my life until Now,
apparently,
they play forever.
Yeah, well, it seems like this guy is being legit and isn't actually cheating, but I guess Bethesda looked at the data and figured it was unusual activity. Might have something to do with Bethesda being cautious after.
It's unusual activity because somebody's playing the game so much.
But last month, players found a developer room with a load of stuff that's not in the game yet, and they just nicked everything out of it.
Was it you that told me that, or was it somebody else?
Yeah, it was me. Okay. And in December last year, apparently they banned players, and Bethesda made them write an essay on why cheating is bad, so they could get there.
Like a fucking teacher. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
It says this account has violated the code of conduct and terms of services by cheating. The account was detected to be running third-party application, which provides an unfair in-game advantage whilst logged into Fallout 76. The use of this type of application is not permitted under any circumstances, nor for any reason. As a result, we regret to inform you that this account has been permanently disabled and will no longer be eligible to participate in any ZeniMax online services. If you'd like to appeal this account closure, we will be willing to accept an essay on why the use of third-party cheat software is detrimental to an online game community for our management team to review.
Oh my god.
I'm guessing that fair play, Bethesda. It's kind of funny, but maybe we should have put more thought into, I don't know, designing your fucking game.
Yeah, I mean, there's finding out so, finding a back door to something on accident, and then there's like being that person that found the back door and then telling, hey, it's over here, like being that person.
Hey,
And
look at this fucking loot I found in this room.
yeah, but still, it's they probably shouldn't be banning people for it because they missed it themselves.
They probably shouldn't have made Fallout 76 in the first place, and dare I say it,
Yeah, probably.
Bethesda shouldn't have made Anthem.
Bethesda
either.
didn't make Anthem.
Sorry, BioWare shouldn't have made Anthem. Sorry, it's bees. It's all the bees.
Too many bees.
Um,
Spelling bee.
Yeah, as a Jim Sterling video earlier today said, actually, Mass Effect Andromeda is a better game.
Oh, oh man.
Yeah. So, I guess that's it for the news.
All right. Well,
I think I'm gonna have to get my D20 out, aren't I?
So will I.
Actually, it's not just my D20 because I've got different stuff I've got to roll. For
For
those of you who, if you missed last week's show, probably haven't got a freaking clue what I'm talking about. So we are doing
hold on. We are about to start it right. I'm looking at the wrong thing. We're gonna start it now.
Yeah, mini D&D thing that's going on. We started last week. My character is a half-elf human bard called Dave Bardas.
It's a half elf.
Well, yeah, half-elf bard.
Half elf, half human.
Well, yeah, it could be half potato. I don't know. Yeah, it's basically me and my half-elf bard, Dave Bardas.
You are half bard elf.
And he's a bit of a nutter.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier. Apparently he's a serial killer.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, if you think...
You're scaring me the more that you tell me about your fucker.
Well, it's just fantasy. It's fine. Nothing's going to happen.
Hey, sure. Yeah, let's go with that.
No one's going to miss you when you come over to England, are
they? My mom will if I don't return.
Anyway, yeah. So, last week I had a couple of what were they?
Goblins.
Goblins. I had a couple of goblins to fight. That went quite quickly.
Way too quickly. I'm gonna make it a little bit harder this week.
But I haven't leveled up yet. So
no, that's the other thing. I was gonna look at experience. I didn't. I think I'm gonna let you level up even if you don't get enough experience, because I don't know. I just want you to fight harder shit. Because it's hard to find someone that doesn't have fucking 7 HP, so I'm modifying.
And it's not often you really play something like this with one person, so it's a bit awkward to...
Yeah. Who wants to be a co-host on this podcast? You get to play more. Or, you get
or
to play
a guest.
TV.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Hang on a sec.
Alright, so... Yeah, well, since Dan's answering the phone, I guess I get to talk a little bit. So, Dan's gonna fight this. Oh, no, he's not looking. Well, no, he's looking again. No, he's not. Damn it, he keeps doing it. I can't put that in the face. He knows what he's fucking doing because I actually let it slip earlier. But yeah. So, Monster Manual. Basically, I've been going through and trying to find some stuff out for him to go and fight. And because I haven't found a small adventure for him to go through yet. And it's not easy to find a one-person adventure on D&D. So, because nobody just has one friend they're playing with, right? That's the hard part about this.
Yeah, nobody at all.
People in.
I can't find my phone. She's going to call back if I can't find my phone. I found my phone. Right, sorry. Just got to tell my mother to stop calling me.
Please, we're doing D&D. This is definitely one section that I have to be a part of right now.
I'm 40 years old, for Christ's sake.
How are you doing?
She doesn't sound like a witch. She just is one.
Oh, look, a Rakshasa.
Alright,
That thing's
sorry,
got
I should be
way
right
too
back.
many hit points for you. Go ahead. I'm just gonna go through the monster man and apparently name off monsters for people at the moment. I could just cut this whole thing out of the regular podcast, but I won't. So there's stuff I was looking at today for Dan the fucking fight. I was like, oh, that'd be great, but that's gonna kill him. That's gonna kill him. I looked at skeletons and stuff. I'm like, because I gotta think of the locale that I'm having him fight him in too. So trying to figure out what he's gonna actually fight in a different area, and he's low because he's level 1. I can't have him just fight fucking anything. So I have to look for something with about the right hit points and shit. I hope nobody's ever played D&D here, so they're just like, wow, this is really boring right now. Ew, blights. Here we go. Let's see. What kind of blight do we have? We have a twig blight. It has a... Wow. Whoa. Yeah, I'd have to put them up against about 12 of those. They have 4 hit points, an armor class of 13, and a speed of about 20. Thank God you're
I've
back.
given my mother a suitable reprimand for calling whilst I'm recording. I'm recording, I know. I'm live on the internet now. Oh, goodbye.
Alright, are you ready for this session? Because I'm pretty sure everyone's pissed off that I keep talking about stupid stuff about D&D.
Okay, fair enough.
Alright. So.
Got my lucky dice.
Hopefully I'm not as lucky this week. Because that was too fast last week. Alright, so. As the Sir Dave Bardass is dealt with last week. Ours, sorry. Whatever. Anyway, as he went through the forest last week, coming upon a couple of goblins and swiftly dispelling of them like they were fucking shit on his boot, and then shoving their skulls on his goddamn rapier. Are you going to be attacking with skulls on your rapier? Or are you gonna fucking put them somewhere else other than dying on me?
Nice. Hang on a sec.
Are they in your back? Hopefully they're in your backpack or on your belt or something.
Yeah, he's since dried off the skins and turned them into a big bag to keep the skulls in. It's his skull bag.
So fucked up.
He's used the entrails to make this
serial killer.
he's used the entrails, the lower and upper intestines to make the rope to go around through the top of the bag so it closes nicely.
Of course you did. Why not? Like who with a suitable mind would not do that? All right. So after he did that. He's on his merry Bardar's way of whistling to himself, figuring out a new tune for his...
Kind of like a bigger version of that, really, but it's made of orc skins or whatever it was. Goblin skins, yeah, and instead of dice, it's got a couple of heads.
I'm gonna fucking throw up. Alright, so figure out his next tune for his new single as a bard. He happens upon a cave.
Cheese is a kind of meat. Tasty yellow treat.
There you go.
I milk it from my teat.
As you happen upon this cave, you become interested in it, and you start to head in. And as you see the water dripping from the stalactites and just looking around and seeing what's in there, maybe you can find some treasure of some kind.
That'd be nice. I haven't had any treasure yet.
I can't remember if I gave you gold last week for killing them. I gave you gold today, so it doesn't matter. Before we start all this, you hear some rustling and speak. And as you head a little bit further in, you see a faint light in the distance. that you notice to be a campfire.
Hmm.
Would you like to make a perception check?
Yeah, go on then.
Roll your
Um,
dice. Roll your
that's the
d20.
4.
4 plus your modifier, which is not going to be enough. So you don't notice shit. What would you like to do from this point?
I'd like to see if I can smell something cooking. Can I hear anything?
We're gonna put that with your perception check. You don't
Okay, hang
smell
on.
shit.
No, I do have. How far away is it?
We'll say about. Well, since you can see the campfire, let's say about 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay, because I've got really quite good eyesight, even in the dark. So
Yeah, but with
I've got 60-foot dark vision.
But with dark vision, you can only make out the images. You can't actually tell what it is.
I can make out the images, but I can't tell what it is.
You can see you can see silhouettes. You can't tell what the silhouettes are.
Okay.
So you can creep a little bit closer.
Yeah, I shall I shall not get out my drum and drums in the deep. Yeah, I'll just have a quick little look. Just I've got +2 on stealth, so
All right.
yeah.
So you want to head closer.
Yeah,
How much closer you want to get?
about halfway.
To 15 feet.
Yeah.
Let's say at that point, make a stealth check. You're
Okay,
pretty
so
close
that's
to them.
dexterity, isn't it?
Yeah, that's gonna be your +2.
Yeah. It's 5.
God damn! 2 weeks in a row, your fucking stealth check is shit. That's great. Okay, so as you're moving forward, you fucking kick a ginormous rock, and it just goes do 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 do, and they're like
Drums.
yeah,
Drums
you
in the
basically
deep.
just did your drum in the deep, and these two hobgoblins turn around and go. It like they just fucking turn like, what the fuck was that? And they turn around and they just see you, because that was not a good stealth check at all. If you got higher, I'd say like they don't notice you exactly yet. They just heard noise, but yeah, they totally fucking see you. So I don't know what weapons they actually have. You know what? They just pull out their weapons. I'll find out.
Are they attacking?
They're getting ready to attack. You're 15 feet apart from each other.
Do we speak the same language? Do they all speak common?
We're gonna say no. I would think they speak Goblin.
Hang on.
They're Goblinoid, so I'm gonna say they speak Goblin, and I don't believe you speak Goblin.
No, I speak common, draconic, and elvish.
Yeah, so you don't speak the same language, so you're not talking to those fuckers. So they pull out their weapons. You can ready yourself up, and I'm gonna say roll initiative, which I need to roll there.
Can I show them a head in a bag?
Having goblin heads in a bag won't do anything for them because they're actually higher than goblins. Goblins are their bitches, actually.
Okay, yeah, I prepared myself. How far away are they?
15 feet.
15
roll
feet.
Yeah, roll your initiative.
Okay, well, I'm going to be readying my hand crossbow because... No, because they might run further towards me, might they? We'll see what happens. Initiative, right. That's 14 plus 2.
You got 16,
Yay.
9, 8. Alright, so they're going after you anyway. Alright. Yeah. Oh,
it's magic.
Sorry. No, I'm looking at a different... I was looking at the other one on the page. Oh, well, okay. We're good. Alright, it's your turn. You're first in the initiative. What do you do?
I'm going to have a go, because I I haven't popped the cherry on my crossbow. I didn't use it last week, so I'm going to see if I can hit one of them. The range is 30 to 120.
All right. Well, if you're using it, actually,
It's quite light. Because it's
yeah.
just a
No,
one-handed weapon.
I'm putting I'm putting them on my notepad here so I know, or I keep track of them, because I didn't have to keep track last week in case, they died right away. These ones will not die right away. Swear to Christ. I'll be very sad if they do. All right, so we're gonna give them.
Are they running in front of each other? Because if they're a bit of luck, I can get one straight
they just
through.
stood up. They just stood
Okay.
up. And they're going to kill you, so.
They're going to have a go at killing me. They might not kill me.
Alright, so
But
you need to roll for your attack.
That's the 20 again, isn't it?
Yes.
That is a 15. And any modifier on that? Probably not.
No, there isn't one of.
Is it my hit or DC? Because that's +4.
Yes.
Okay, so that's
hit.
19.
Yeah, you hit.
1d6 plus 2. 4, 6.
Which one are you doing? The one on the left or one on the right? It doesn't matter that much. I just need to know.
Is one of them closer?
No, they're just around the campfire, same area.
Yep. Left.
Okay. Okay, so you said D6 plus 2, right?
Yeah, so I got 6.
Okay, you got 6. That was with the plus 2? Right?
Yep.
Okay, so minus 6 of that. Yep. Okay. Alright, so you shoot your crossbow into it. It shoots it in the shoulder. It goes, ugh! And it, that its arm's a little dysfunctional at the moment because you hit in the fucking shoulder blade. But it rights itself back up and just looks fucking pissed.
Okay.
And, because you shot that one in the arm, it's running right up to your ass. And it's gonna try to attack you with its longsword.
Okay. Well, whilst it's running up to me, I am chucking down my... Well, I'm just dropping my hand crossbow and ripping out my rapey sword.
That's not gonna do anything for you right now.
No, just so I can, get ready for him.
Shoving the pointy end whenever it's ready. Okay, so...
Yeah, right through the eye.
He got a 13 plus 3. Your DC is... Oh, yeah, he hit you. Okay. Alright, so with the longsword, he's gonna roll attack. Okay. And I'm having their attacks because you don't have much hit points. So he hits you for 3. So
okay, so that brings me down to 7.
Yes.
3 damage.
Alright, and now it's the one on the right's turn, and that one is going to attack with its longbow. That one is going to miss. So he fires and just shoots wildly, and he's not the smartest out of the group. We'll just put him that way.
Cool.
So it's your turn again.
Okay, well, I'm going to go for the one running at me that's really pissed off.
Well, he's already
and he
at
just
you.
attacks me with my rapier.
All right.
And I'm going to... That's a 6 plus 4.
Not
so 10.
Hit. You miss. You go to swipe at him and you hit off his armor and just slink off to the side. So
it's fixed, I tell you. Fucking fixed.
Hey, I took down their AC for you.
You put them in.
I did put them in. They're just a little bit hard. Actually, they have twice the amount of health as the last ones, but it's your fault for killing them so bad. Okay. I got
My
a
dead.
natural 20. Oh, fuck. Alright, well, he's hitting you with his longsword again. Shit. I might have just killed... Got an 8 on that, too. Jesus fuck. +1, 9, I'll give it 8. 4.
Okay, so I'm at...
We're putting at you 1 hit point. Because... Damn.
Whoop.
I'm putting you at 1 hit point, because that was going to be...
Okay.
Let's see, I halved it. Yeah, it was gonna be 8. I was taking off, so I halved it and took off 1. So you have 1 hit point. So thank God I gave you those healing potion. What?
I had 7.
Yeah. Oh, well, okay. You have 1. You have 1 hit point right now.
I should have 3 hit points.
No, I was gonna take off 8 off your 7.
But then you halved it.
No, it was gonna be 16.
Okay.
I took it in half and gave it 8.
Okay, I believe
I took 2 off. So how about you use that healing potion?
Yeah, I've got one of those. I'm going to.
I'm rolling.
God, it's quite expensive, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to use one of my. God, £1 for a potion of healing. That's quite heavy for just a bit of potion, really, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to use my potion of healing.
All right. It's 2d4 plus 2.
That's the one that I've not rolled before. Oh, that's quite nice. Very pokey.
It's the pyramid shape.
That's a 4. So 2 of these.
Yes.
4 and a 3.
And plus 2.
7, 9.
Okay, so you're up to 10 hit points, which is
Hey!
for you. So there you go. And that is your bonus action, so now you get to attack.
I think I'm going to attack. Oh, hang on. Is there something? No, I can't really do anything else. So, yeah, let's see. That is a 12 plus... Oh, God, I'm on the wrong page. It's plus 4, isn't it, with the rapier? Yeah, 14. No, 16.
That hits.
Fuck for that. Okay, rapier, that is a d8 plus 2. Yeah, because I haven't rolled that yet, because I've missed each bloody thing.
You only missed the second one.
Hang on, which one's this one? Ah, that one. Fuck. 4.
Is that with your plus 2 to it?
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
Damn. He's not dead yet.
Yeah, I kind of guessed that.
He's getting there.
Yeah, with paper cuts.
By the way, while you're doing that, I rolled my other attack with the one that was shooting with the arrow because I forgot about doing it because I got so worried about you. He missed anyway again, so...
Thank fuck for that.
Oh, okay. Well, again, the hobgoblin that just almost fucking killed your ass misses. He just kind of... He goes to hit you, you kind of...
Is the stupid one with the bow coming any closer?
No, he's just standing at a distance shooting his bow.
Brilliant. Can I get in between me, get the other one in between us so that he can't actually hit me because his mate's in between the two of us? He might be stupid enough to shoot his mate. That's all I'm hoping.
Don't do
like if he gets a critical miss.
That would work. I can give him disadvantage, but I can't say he would hit his companion. Okay. So,
well, I'm going to go for the one that's...
Yeah, well, hold on. I rolled one.
Yeah.
So anyway, the one with the long sword goes to swing. You go off to the side, hits the ground, and misses. So there you go with that. And the other one is shooting his longbow again. And miss. He is really a fucking dumbass. He can't hit your ass 3 times in a row. He just...
Okay.
I'm about to make him go up closer to me. Maybe that'll help. But yeah. So the second hobgoblin again misses with a fucking arrow. So Dan, it is your turn. How about you try to kill this first one before he fucking kills you?
My total's 11. No, wait. No, it is.
Yeah, you miss. Going on again. 10 plus. What's your DC?
I do have actions in combat that I can use.
Like what?
Attack, cast a spell, dash, disengage, dodge, grapple, help, hide, improvise, ready, search, shove, and use an object.
Certain things that you can do in it. You can't do them all in the same.
Well, no, I'm not saying I'm going to do all of those at once.
Yeah. I'm saying you can do one of those at a time. I don't know if you're going to want to grapple or something, but like, sure, running away, but that's not how this is going. I'm not letting you.
Okay.
Anyway, so
You say that I'm scaring you?
The first hobgoblin does hit. He got a 13, so that just meets your armor class. And he's gonna roll, and he got a 1 plus 1. He takes 2 off your health. So he goes. He gives you a little jabby jab with the pointy end. You go, ugh! And the one with the longbow.
Critical miss, shoots his mate in the head.
He does hit you. He finally hits. After 4 fucking turns, he finally hits you. Okay, let's see. He got... Yeah, okay, he has the 8. He takes 3 off. So what? You're down to 8. 5.
5.
You're down to 5. Okay. You can decide to use that potion at any point. You can wait one more turn. Hopefully that they don't fucking kill you.
I'm gonna go for the close one. Don't have a Phoenix down. If I did, I don't have anyone to fucking give it to me either. And that's a different game. 17! Okay, I got a 17 plus 4.
Yes.
Right, so that's 21.
Yes, you hit him. You're going to hit. Now roll that fucking dice good.
That's the D8 plus 2. 6.
Alright, you kill him. How do you want to kill him?
With my sword, quickly and painfully. I'm going to eviscerate the fucker.
Okay, well, you just fucking go and just stab it through his throat and like pull
No, slice through the stomach. His guts fall out.
Okay. That's why I tell you to tell me how you want to do it.
That's why I said eviscerate. That's what.
I'm sorry. Okay, whatever. Okay, so his guts are spilling onto the floor as he slumps down, and his eyes go white, and he's just done. Next up is the other goblin again. So
I'm hoping he's going to run forward and slip over in the gore.
Ew, he got a 19 on that one. Okay, he's gonna hit you for... What's your hit points at? 5, was it? Right?
Yeah. Am I dead?
He got 4. Jesus Christ. You're down to 1 hit point again, Dan. Would you like the hill?
You know what? I reckon I can take this fucker on. No, I'm going to take my potion. What am I rolling for that again?
2d4 plus
2
2.
for the d4s. Yeah. Okay. 2, 3.
You got
7.
3, so you got 7. Okay, so you're at 8 hit points. Okay. Are you going to shoot him or run up and stab him?
How far away is he?
15 feet. Still at the same spot at the campfire.
Okay. I need to get more hits with that hand crossbow, so I'm going to give him a go with that. So that is a for fuck's sake, 9 with the modifier. I miss.
You miss. All right, he's just gonna. You know what? he saw his friend die. He's running up to you now. And he's going to pull out his longsword.
Can you be my friend now?
Holy fuck. He got a 1. So he's going to run up to you and trip over some rubble and fall.
No, slide in the guts of his mate.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, because you said that. He slips on the fucking guts of his dearest friend in the world. And he's going to take...
Oh, does he impale himself on his friend's sword? Because that would be brilliant.
You know what? Yeah, sure, let's do that. He takes 4 points of damage. Okay, so, yeah, he slips and cuts himself on his friend's sword on the ground. He takes 4 points of damage for being a dumbass and trying to come after you like a hard ass. He's really the dumbest hobgoblin in the world.
Okay.
This is the best thing I've ever done in my life.
I think I'm going to go back to my sword because he's nice and close now.
Yeah, actually, and he's prone, so you get advantage on the attack roll because he fell, slipped, and cut himself.
Okay, cool. So that attack roll is a 10 with the modifier.
Okay, well, on advantage, you get to roll your d20 twice.
Oh, okay. And that one is a 19.
There you go.
Plus another 4.
Yeah, so 23, you definitely hit him. Roll your attack. You don't get any extra damage or anything for it. You just got
No, just I have to keep looking to remember which ones I roll for which. I'm new to this thing.
Yeah, your d6 for that one.
No, it's my D8.
No, sorry. Yeah, your d8. You're using your rapier again.
4.
4 plus a 2, or just 4 altogether? Okay.
Just 4.
Okay, and I just forgot I didn't take off the damage on that. So let's see, we're at here. Okay, and I need to put him down to dead. All right. So I don't even know what to do with this guy. Just is covered in his fucking friend's blood. He pushes himself up and just stares at you like, you know what? He just has this like, he's been smoking weed. He's just fucking high. He's like, fuck you. And
Except I don't understand him because he's speaking a different language.
yeah, he says fuck you in a different language than you. He rolls to attack you and hit you. And he is using his longsword and he gets 4. So take 4 off your hit points.
It's nice and easy. That puts me to 4.
Hopefully
I have
hopefully
no
you
more.
kill him in the next hit if he doesn't hit you. So
I can't use healing word yet, can I?
no, that's not a part of your. You don't have the spell yet.
Okay. Well, that's...
You know what? Go ahead and use just.
Is it an 18?
Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't fucking matter. You hit him.
Plus 4. So that's 22.
Yes, you hit him.
Let's hope I get more than a bloody 2. Yes, I got a 6. So that's an 8 in total. Damage.
How do you want to kill him?
With my sword. I'm going to be... Actually, it's going to be very slow and painful. I'm going to slice his neck so he's bleeding out.
God, you're so mean to him. He's been an idiot the entire time.
And his throat's cut a bit, so he can't really speak. It's gone through his larynx. He's in a lot of pain, and it's just bubbling through his throat. Yeah. And as he dies, he sees me cutting his friend's head off and putting it in my side.
Come on! Just with a happy grin, you're just holding his head up.
I'm just whistling.
Singing a little bard tune.
Yeah. I'm making a drum kit, man.
Jesus Christ. Fucking ridiculous. Alright, as he's just holding his throat, trying to hold on to life, he just looks in horror as you're sawing his fucking best friend's head off. Just slowly, just through every little tendon, every strip of flesh, just and peeling back, and then it just, oh, this is so gross. As as you cut through the last little bit of flesh, and the body just fucking plops down on the ground. He just goes and like fucking falls over and just dies.
The last thing he hears is me whispering his ear.
You're
It's
next.
jerky. No. It's jerky time.
What the fuck?
Okay, I'm going to have a quick scout around, see if they've got any loot or food that I can use, and maybe rest up with their camp. Have they got a bed that I can rest the night?
We're not gonna worry about that stuff because this is the podcast D&D thing, so none of that really matters. You do find
They got better
10
weapons?
gold pieces through their pockets.
Okay.
How
do I add that?
There's somewhere in here. It may be in other or something. There's a place where it does show your gold. I don't see it exactly right here. But, yeah, so now you have 20 gold pieces. We can find it after.
Currency.
I'm just going to type on 20 so we know.
Oh, apparently I haven't got any at the moment, so I'll just put 20 in.
Yeah, that'll work. Alright. So, that was a much more fun
It's a bit tougher this time.
Yeah, well, you're going up to level 2 for next time. I'm not going to do it now because we're already an hour and 48 into the podcast, so...
Yeah, and we've got D&D to play soon.
Soonish, 3 hours. But, yeah. So, yes, that was insane. So, we're going to move on to, I guess, the end of the show, and I am going to put this here now. Go ahead, Dan.
Okay, well, whilst Gary is putting that there now, I am going to move us on to, well, I guess the end of the show. It's the social bit where you get to tell us stuff, and we haven't done a quest for the week for a while. So, what's been your biggest letdown of the year so far? We've had quite a few terrible games come out this year so far. What have you found to be the worst? Let us know that for next week. Emails, we haven't got any. We haven't got any speak pipes, and well, we have got some TGM checks. Now, TGM checks are the part of the show where you get to tell us what you've been playing. And yeah, first up, Gary, why don't you take the first one?
I will do that. Let's see. Iron Hander, he says Elite Dangerous and Minimal Bv.
Next up, Ziram Wings playing some Anthem, but if peeps are eliting, he wants to as well. I want to play. Oh, and some Astroneer.
Boot Up Rack 4, he says Far Cry New Dawn and The Sims 4.
American Dan has been playing Letdown 3 and Escape from Tarkov.
Big Rob 029 says he has been playing Rocket League, which I should say him and Rogue have been playing Rocket League, getting their end of season rewards or whatever.
Yeah, Rogue went up to Platinum earlier this week.
Yeah, he got his stuff. Apparently, Rob didn't, as far as I know. And he says Apex Legends, Sea of Thieves, and Steamroll Dig. Well, he says Steamroll Dig 1, and then he says and Heist, which I'm thinking he's saying Steamroll Dig Heist, because that's another game.
Mm-hmm. And last but not least, Mr. Rain has been playing some Rocket League Apex Legends. Got 6 wins so far. Nice one. Rainbow Six Siege, that's one game that keeps getting better. That's done really well. When it first came out, it wasn't very good, but they've actually made it pretty freaking good. And obviously some more Insurgency Sandstorm and some BV. That's all Field 5. BV. Okay, Gary, have you got any shout-outs for this week?
I'm going to shout out Boone for playing some Far Cry New Dawn, since I didn't shout him out whenever I was talking about the game. Maybe. I don't remember now.
Okay,
I guess Rogue and Board for 7 Days to Die earlier when we were doing the Blood Moon. So, that's it. Go ahead.
Okay, I am just putting spaces into where I think these names go because, well, it's just all one thing that, oh, wait, no, it's not. If I do it there, it's fine. Okay, yeah, we've had some people on the Twitch. I didn't see anyone when I was looking earlier on Mixer or YouTube. So, yeah, shout out to Apricot Droop Fruit, Bloodluster, Commander Root, Host _ giveaway. Sounds a bit bossy. Muck Wallers, I don't know, 420, and Slowcool. Thank you very much for checking us out.
Yay! You didn't stay
Gary.
around.
Where can people find you this week? What are you going to be playing?
I can say almost nowhere, but I'm hoping to be more places now. Amber89 is Extra Live, Twitter, Uplay.
You say they didn't. Oh, Positivity Bot's in there as well now.
Hey,
they did hang around.
Bot.
They're actually in the chat right now. They just didn't chat.
Oh, I just see viewers as one over here, like almost this entire time. I don't know. Maybe they're all on Mixer because Mixer doesn't show up on my thing for whatever.
No, I was actually on the Twitch page and I just refreshed the users that are actually...
Say hi. Put in messages so I can see it. Anyway, Xbox, Twitter, Uplay is going to be Aeros89, Aeros_9 Steam, Aeros1289 is Nintendo Network, and Origin, if I play Anthem, and Aeros0289 is PSN and Twitch. Dan, you.
Sorry, this just really makes me cough. Maybe I should turn it down. Yeah, I am everywhere that Gary's just mentioned. I am hardly down there. But if you want to catch both of us playing something before then, if you're listening live, you can hang around and catch us playing some D&D. We play every other weekend, roughly. Sometimes changes, but we'll let you know if you want to catch us live. We do stream that, so
I'll be
maybe check that out.
Podcast up on our street or feed as well. So
yeah. So yeah, I'm hardly down everywhere. Gary, why don't you finish off the housekeeping, and then we can go and start the process of putting the show on the internet.
Yeah, and so I can get you, Sherry, and Rob ready for level 2 because Jason's letting us level up this week. I'm excited to be level 2. But yeah, so you can find us on our website, which is thegamesmen.com, where you can find everything that I'm about to tell you about. So you can find us, I'll get to that whenever I get to that. Oh no, I did take it out last time. Our website is thegamesmen.com, you can find us there. Facebook.com, the Gamesmen Podcast, which is facebook.com/the Gamesmen. You can get us there. SpeakPipe, speakpipe.com/TGMRPG. You can send us a message over there. Basically a voicemail to talk to us. Why not give us your physical voice? You can get us on our email, which is thegamesmenrpg@gmail.com, where you can submit emails and... Dan took out MP3s. Okay.
Well, it's an email. Everyone knows how to email.
Right. Well, you might as well take out the whole thing then, because of course people know how to fucking email. You can get us on Twitter at the Gamesmen RPG. You can check us out on YouTube with our YouTube channel is youtube.com/thegamesmenrpg. And our new they're subscribers if they're on YouTube. Is Daniel Stager. I don't know who that asshole is, but...
Sounds American to me.
Yeah, sounds like an American Daniel. Anyway, you can get us on Twitch. Twitch is twitch.tv/thegamesmenrpg. Our Mixer is mixer.com/thegamesmenrpg. Podbean is thegamesmenrpg.podbean.com. You can get us on Stitcher, iTunes, Google Play. I need to put all of them in there so I don't have to fucking remember them. You can get us... Spotify. You can get us on Spotify. You can get us fucking anywhere at the Gamesmen RPG. So just look us up. We're fucking around town. And while you're looking us up or listening to us on all these things, why don't you give us a review on any of those? And I'm taking iTunes reviews on. I'm just going to say reviews. And, review us. Give us, stars that they have in there. Just give us reviews. Say, stuff about us. The more reviews we have on different places, the more we show up in those places. So yeah, give some reviews. Let people know how much you like or hate us. Whatever. We don't
And
care.
maybe leave us a like and a follow on YouTube as well. That'd be kind of handy.
Yeah. And then don't forget about VG Hub, the VGHub.net. That's all the people that we talk to, love, and correspond with. And we'll be meeting up with them at EGX this year. I can't wait. And then why don't you help out some sick kids or people in need? Go to thegamesmen.com/charity events and give some money to some charities like Extra Life or Special Effect. Help some people out, please. I'm still not on there, but you can still give to Dan at least. I'll get there eventually. But yeah, Dan, why don't you get us out of here?
Yeah, okay, well, that will do it for episode 246 of the Gamesman podcast. So, on behalf of Gary Amorous89, I am Dan Hardly Dan Lever. Together, we are the Gamesmen. And
Did
until
you just
next
say
time,
Dan
we are.
Dan Lever?
Yeah, quite possibly. Okay, well, that will do it for episode 246 of the Gamesman
I'm keeping
podcast.
that last one in there.
So, on behalf of Gary Amorous89 Natman, I am Dan Hardly Dan Lever. Until next time, we ask, who are you?
Game roll, will you play?
I'm Mandy.
I'm Mindy!
Alright, that's a wrap. I'm getting out of it.
That's good. Oh, fuck me. Okay, let's... Damn it, stop recording. Export. MP3. Oh, it's... There we go. Okay. Save. Okay. Alright, stopping the stream now.